Shalom Aleichem, everyone. We continue in Hachzeg's learning of the Pele Yoetz. Today is day 60. And we'll finish off this powerful chapter of Chayzik, of having the inner strength and fortitude that we need to do out the Ratzon of Hashem. Aval Zois Torah Sa'ada, but this is the Torah, this is the charge of a person in the world. Ashu Yehudi, who is a Jew. He has a neshama that has a burning desire to be a servant of Hashem. Al kol davar sheyeda shu aveira, and anything that he knows is an aveira, or he knows what is derech yishar, the right way to go. With many strategies and plans, he will do what he needs to wage the battle against his Yetzer Hara. He strengthens himself with tremendous fortitude, with all of his might, whatever he can muster up. To stand in the guarding of his avodas Hashem, to guard and to do, to do and fulfill everything. Even if it means he has to come to death and not transgress a single Aveira. He spoke about this a little bit in the previous chapter, but it would be better to choose death than to live. If living means you're going to transgress the mitzvahs of Hashem, you're going to breach the contract that we have with HaKadosh Baruch Hu Mar Sinai, and we're not going to do what HaKadosh Baruch Hu wants of us, and we're going to be involved in a world of Averas, better, says the Pele Yoetz, leave the world and don't transgress what HaKadosh Baruch Hu says is also to do. That's how much we have to appreciate and understand what it means to be a Yid, and what it means that we have to focus in on our avodas Hashem, and we have to do our best. Again, we're not going to be perfect. We'll do our best not to succumb to the dangers in the world of Avera, because it would be better for a person not to be here, Rahman al-Islam. Ukeshem, now he says something very important over here. Just like the Yetzer Hara is mischadesh, it renews itself, and it strengthens itself against the person every single day. So you also have to be mizgaber, strengthen yourself against the Yetzer Hara. Get stronger every single day. How are you going to fight the battle? If he's getting stronger, you have to get stronger. If he's renewing himself, you have to renew yourself. If he is mechazek, he finds the inner strength to do more and more and more against you, then you better find the inner strength to do more and more against the Yetzer Hara. And then he says so beautifully, whatever a person wants to do, afilu kol davar, even if it's difficult, even if it's a hard thing, but you really want to do it, then nothing will stand in the way. You will be able to accomplish. As we know famously the words that nothing stands in the way of one's will. And therefore, if you have the ratzon and you have the burning desire to do what HaKadosh Baruch Hu wants you to do, and there's the Yitzhar that keeps looming around and saying, no, you will be stronger than the Yitzhar you have a desire to do, nothing will be impossible for you to accomplish. There is no place of Petur, being exempt from pushing yourself the best that you can on the Yom Adin, when we're going to come to the Day of Judgment after 120. And Hashem will say, well, why did you do this? And why did you do that? And why did you succumb to this? And why did you do that? He said, well, what could I do? I was trying, but it was too hard. Too hard, says Hashem. Do you know the koyach that's inside of you? If you put your mind to it, nothing will get in the way. And even if the beginning is tsar, is anguish and pain, at the end of the day, you will flourish and you will grow from it. Chazal tell us all beginnings are difficult. However, afterwards, when you're already on the path and you keep working harder and you're accustoming yourself a little bit, and then your heart will be proper and neman and faithful to Hashem. Yes, it will be hard. And yes, you have to work. And yes, it will be difficult. Learning Gemara is not easy. Davening with kavanah is not easy. Saying brachas on everything is not easy. Keeping Shabbos properly is not easy. Yes, we understand that. Having wonderful midas and patience and kindness and mercy and the like, not easy. And in the beginning, yeah, it will be difficult, says the Pele Yoetz. But you keep working. You keep trying. You accustom yourself to the right things. And eventually, levavoi, nochain, v'neman, your heart will be proper and correct and faithful to Hashem. If it's very difficult for you to do that mitzvah, or stay away from that particular avera, to fulfill any mitzvah or pull yourself away from an avera, then know the following words: according to the effort that you put into something, that will be the reward that you're going to receive. This is a major principle in Torah. So anytime that something is hard for you, whether it's the kiyum, the fulfillment of a mitzvah, or it is the staying away from an avera, and you have to push and push. You're like, what do you want from me, HaKadosh Baruch Hu? It's so hard, I can't do it. No, you said I could do it, and if I have the ratzon, it will get easier eventually. But I should know that every grit that I have to go through, every bead of sweat that I schwitz over here, and every effort that I push and push and push, Lafum Tzara Agra, HaKadosh Baruch Hu made it difficult, but from there I'm going to get the ultimate reward, Be'ez Hashem. We should be zeicher, that is when the week over here of the 9 days, just a couple of days, a day or so before Tisha B'Av at this point. So we need a Beis HaMikdash, we need a tikkun, we need a revival of Klal Yisrael to come back to Eretz Yisrael with Mashiach Tzidkenu. How are we going to get that? Only one way. Lafum Tzara Agra, 2,000 years of Galus, 2,000 years of being away from our homeland, 2,000 years of the Jewish people not even knowing anymore what it really means to be a Yid. If you work and work and work and work, even though that it's difficult, even though that it's painful, therein will lie the reward. Maybe we be zeicher to the ultimate reward with the Bi'as Goyal Tzedek, B'mheira V'yameinu.